Hey guys, HabbyAss007 here, back with another video. This is a pickups video, episode 130. Sounds insane when you put it in numbers like that, doesn't it? Firstly, apologies. Probably not done a video for the best part of 3 weeks-ish. Obviously the kids were on half term. They were on summer holidays, so we were doing stuff. I was harvesting at the farm and busy. Fortunately, still had enough time to be buying some stuff. We've got a reasonable bit of stuff here, to be fair. Bought and sold some stuff, which I'll tell you about in a second. But nice to be back in front of the camera. Coffee today. Day off, and all the kids at school, including Archie, who's started reception now. He's my youngest, so I'm very sad and happy all at the same time. It means he's growing up too fast. But anyway. Gaming stuff. Where to start? Well, as you can tell by the title of the video, I've finished the Wii U set, which I'll get to later in the video, but well chuffed with that. And picked up some sort of random stuff, really. Stuff all over the place. As I say, I bought and sold a fair bit of stuff already. I've got my scraggly piece of paper here, a trusty bit of paper. So the first thing I picked up and have sold already was another copy I found of Pokemon Heart Gold. I paid £15 for it, and I managed to sell it for £45 to a guy in Norway. I was a bit dubious at first because I thought, oh, the postage is going to be horrific, but it cost me like £3 or something because it was just a game. It actually came with the box, the big box, the cardboardy one. With the big instruction book in it. Nothing else, no innards and no Pokewalk or anything, but this is a spare now, so if anyone's interested, give me a shout. Yeah, so got that, obviously made a nice bit of money on that. I picked up a new 3DS XL. It was the metallic blue one in absolute pristine condition. I half thought about keeping it. I mean, if it's any kind of limited edition I would have, but I figure if I ever want to pick it up in the future, it's not a difficult one to track down at all. So I paid £85 for it. It was all boxed and, as I say, pristine. And it came with Pokemon Sun and Luigi's Mansion. So I sold all that and I made, like I say, I bought it for £85, and altogether I made a profit of £77 on that, which is awesome. And I also managed to keep this. This came with it, and this is fucking awesome. Hopefully you can see the Zelda logos. Yeah, so it's obviously a 3DS Zelda case. And it's got these awesome themed stylus. And it's really sort of decent leather. And you can see the 3DS logo there. So I thought I'm definitely keeping that. So that was a bonus. That goes in my Zelda collection in my cabinet, which you probably can't see from there. Yeah, and that's kind of it for the stuff I've bought and sold, but obviously that money I made I used for purchases in this video, which I'll get to in a minute. Yeah, so that's the stuff that isn't in the video. I thought I'd get out of the way now. Right, I picked up one Blu-ray. This is actually my very first 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray, and as I said a couple of pickups videos ago, when I got the Xbox One S, this was one of the main reasons I wanted an Xbox One S, so I could watch movies in 4K, because the price of 4K players is fucking ridiculous. So I just thought, easier to upgrade to the Xbox One S. Anyway, yeah, we've been through that. So I got Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Yeah, this looks amazing in 4K, absolutely amazing. I do like this film, I really do. It's a good film. I think I prefer the first one, to be honest. There's a bit too much sort of slow motion-y stuff going on in this one for me. But as I said, I like it, the kids love it, and Archie and Freddie have got all the figures, which is really cool. Yeah, I mean, I've only watched it once, so I think another watch or two and it'll grow on me even more. But yeah, good film, definitely worth watching. I think that was expensive. That was £25, I think. But it does come with a Blu-ray as well, so we can watch it in the living room as well, which is cool. Haven't bought any amiibos for a little while, even though I've actually got a few pre-ordered. I think I've got, there's a Koopa Trooper and a Goomba coming out, actually, if you didn't know. And I think they're available to pre-order on the Nintendo website. Yeah, anyway, so I picked up Waluigi. This was actually while I was pre-ordering them, and I think I picked this one up. And obviously he's out already, so he's arrived, and he's really cool. So he goes with the rest of my Mario Party amiibo. Put him down there. This is sort of finishing off a little collection as well. I think I now have all the Pokemon games on the DS. I believe there's around 19. Excuse me. And that's Pokemon Dash. Yeah. 99% sure I've got all the DS games now. I mean, there's all the Explorers of Sky and Red Rescue and Heart Gold and Soul Silver and all the rest of them. So I'm pretty sure that's all the DS ones done. Yeah, I think I've got all the Game Boy, Game Boy Advance. I'm gonna have to go through them because I can't remember. I'm missing a few, but not too many handheld Pokemon games left to find. Super chuffed to have this. Now this, I'm sort of talking to myself here as much as anything. This is not going to be the start of a collection. I cannot afford to go down this route. I picked up a boxed version of Super Mario Bros. 3 on the NES. I mean, for nostalgia reasons as much as anything else, I've got the cart. I think I've actually got a spare cart now. But there is a very select handful of games I want boxed on the NES. Obviously this was one. I want Mario 1, 2 and 3 all boxed. Actually Kevin Wolford was good enough to send me a Mario 2 box a little while ago. So yeah, I just need the box for that one. Just need the game for that one, sorry. But yeah, this is... and as I'm only getting a few, I want them in the best condition I can possibly get them. This has got the polished styrene, it's got the dust cart, the dust box thing, whatever you call it. I can't remember, the slipcovery thing. I had to buy the manual separately, but altogether it cost me about 25 quid I think, which isn't too bad. I know it's probably a lot, but you know, I had some PayPal funds and it was definitely something I wanted. So well happy with that. Massive nostalgia kit, just even looking at the box. And obviously it's a game I still play. So, very nice. So yeah, had to get that. Where next? I've got a couple of... Now these sort of interlink with the next pickup. I got two of these box onlys for a tenner posted, which, you know, they come with all the paperwork, and it's just box for the, I think it's called Cosmo Black 3DS. Yeah, like I say, box only, two of them, so I've got a spare one of these. I don't know if Jake or Kieran or anyone who collects Game Boys is interested, but yeah, I've got a spare one. Got all the paperwork in really good nick, and I just thought, do you know what, I'm gonna get them, so I did. So yeah, I'll be looking for a system for one of those. Not a massively uncommon system, so it's all good. Yeah, that sort of coincides with this pickup a little bit. If you remember, it was either in the last pickups vid or the one before, I picked up a little 3DS lot. It was the red original 3DS, the metallic one, absolutely mint. I think it came with some games as well, I can't remember exactly what now. But I managed to pick up another one of those yesterday, but this one was boxed. So I now have it boxed, which is awesome. So my mint one has gone in here, all the paperwork, blah blah blah. So another box system to the collection, which is really cool. I've already got the aqua one as well. So yeah, so I figured I'd pick up the black boxes for when I do find a system. So the system I got is obviously that red 3DS. It's not in quite as good a nick as that one, but there's a couple of scuffs on the front, but it works fine. And yeah, the price I paid, which I'll tell you in a minute, I was pretty happy with. And it came with some decent games as well. Charger, obviously. And it came with Super Mario 64 DS, which I've been finding a lot lately, which is great. That's all complete. the obligatory New Super Mario Bros, which still goes for decent money. Oops. Mario and Sonic at the London 2012 Olympics. Again, that was complete. And the best game, probably my favourite 3DS game to be honest, is New Super Mario Bros. 2. And that one is just a cartridge only. But yeah, I paid 45 quid for all that. I mean, the 3DS is worth probably a bit more than that on its own. And obviously the games. So yeah, I'll make a little bit of money on that. And obviously keep the box for fuck all. So after the last deal, that's kind of a box system for nothing, which is, you know, awesome. Oh, and there's another game, sorry, I missed this one. Nintendogs and Cats, Toy Poodle and Friends. Which I think I'm going to keep, because my daughter likes dogs and stuff, so yeah. Bonus game as well. So that's all good. Now, just 2 pickups left, but 2 awesome things. Obviously, one needed for the Wii U set to finish it, and the other just needed because it's pretty. Yeah, I couldn't resist this. Like I say, made some decent money from stuff I've sold this month, and as you know, if you follow my channel at all, you know I plough the money I make straight back into the games I want. I'm not somebody that resells for profit. Well, I mean, I am in a way, but the profit I make goes straight to all this shit you see behind me and stuff. So yeah, I managed to pick up this. So happy. I've been eyeballing this for a long time. I actually pre-ordered this from Nintendo and they fucked up my order, as they used to do a lot. It seems to be better lately, touch wood. But yeah, for whatever reason they fucked up my order. Probably sold too many and I got the short straw. But anyway, massively happy to have this. It's obviously the Pikachu transparent 2DS. I've been watching a lot of these on the Bay, and they either sort of, like, there's a sticker sheet that comes with them, either that people have plastered the stickers all over the actual 2DS, or it's got a bit missing or whatever. So this box is absolutely mint, and I got it for a decent price. There is a reason for that, which I'll show you in a second. Yeah, all the AR cards are sealed, the stickers are there. The game hasn't been wiped from the system and the theme is still on it. You get like a free theme to download. The only issue with the 2DS here is there's a dink on it there, as you can see, which doesn't bother me, to be honest. Hopefully you can see the screen and stuff. I mean, other than that, it's great, Nick, and it's not a particularly uncommon system. I mean, boxed and that is more expensive, obviously. But if I ever want to replace a system, which I'm probably not too worried about, to be honest, it doesn't bother me that much, then I can. So, mega happy with this. I think I paid 82 posted, which not too bad, especially, as I say, for the condition of the box and stuff. And as we know, Zelda, Pokemon, etc. will only ever gain value, in my opinion, especially stuff like that, limited stuff. So yeah, on the lookout for the red and the blue, and from the look of it, the blue one is very, very difficult to get hold of. I think when I looked, there wasn't any on eBay, so yeah, may have to get lucky to find that one, I think. Okay, so the last thing to show you lovely people today. Yeah, something that doesn't come up on eBay, or very, very rarely. As soon as there's one on the Wii U forum, it seems to be gone. People are asking crazy money for it. So, you know, I followed the search for it on eBay. One popped up, guy was asking 200 quid. And I'm like, I'm just not paying that. I mean, they've sold for 50 quid on eBay France and eBay Germany, but as I say, they're so sort of sparse, they go like that. So I thought, I'm never going to get one for 50 quid. I'll just start talking to the guy and see if I can work something out. Luckily, yeah, I sort of, yeah, started talking to the guy, seemed like a nice guy, and we worked out a part trade as well. So yeah, he was obviously a Wii U collector, and I mentioned that I had some system boxes, and he was interested in one. It was actually the Just Dance 2014 box, which is for a white Wii U, which